Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed Sleepaway Camp, and for those of you who have not seen it before, now you have, and I hope you enjoyed that shocking...
That ending is something else.
Ending, yes. Rumor has it was another guy's body, and they actually made the face for Felissa Rose.
Oh, really?
Angela. Yeah, they made, like a prosthetic face off of her. And then they put it on a guy's body, and he was just a young dude. So
that makes sense.
Yeah. So my first reaction in Sleepaway Camp when I first saw it, I mean, it was definitely lived up to the hype because I hadn't seen that movie until I was like 32.
Yeah.
So like we're talking almost about 10 years ago, and I remember being completely shocked at the ending. Me
too.
I wasn't reading any spoilers with it or anything like that, and I was just like, oh my fucking god.
I think if anybody didn't have that reaction, they're like fooling themselves. If you're not shocked.
What did he say? That she's a guy. Like,
Oh.
it's pretty funny. So, what was your favorite death in Sleepaway Camp?
That's a good question. There's a lot of good ones in this movie. The curling iron?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because she deserved it, bitch.
I enjoyed the creepy pedo.
Oh, that was a good one too.
Got boiled water dumped on at the beginning, or dumped in the boiling water.
Can we
whatever.
just do that with all pedos? That would be great.
Yeah, it would be great. But yeah, so I thought that was completely awesome.
Yeah.
That was my favorite death of the movie.
I think they were all deserving of what they got, except for the dude that she cut off his head at the end because he was nice.
Poor guy. He's just trying to get laid.
Exactly.
He's just trying to get his pinky wet. I mean, what the fuck? You know? And it fucking gets his head cut off.
Yeah.
Poor dude. I like how his head rolls off and he's just got that smile on his face.
Yeah.
Still. It's kind of weird.
And she's making that face with her man body and...
So we have several sequels to Sleepaway Camp. 2 and 3. There is a 4th weird unofficial one. It's not good. And then there was like a 5th Sleepaway Camp with like a lot of the original people involved that did the first one, including Felissa Rose, who didn't have the impact they were hoping. I mean, it took 20 to 30 some odd years or something to make this movie, and it just didn't do so hot. Wasn't very well received. You don't really hear about it much, but it's made by the original people. But it wasn't that great. So
could have been. Maybe they'll try it
it's
again.
a return to Sleepaway Camp. I forget the name of it.
Sleepaway Camp versus Predator.
Yeah.
The cool thing about Sleepaway Camp 2 and 3, Felissa Rose was recast by Bruce Springsteen's sister. I don't know if you guys know that.
I did, actually.
It's pretty funny. And they're pretty funny, weird, odd movies. And they try to capitalize on the slasher. Like, the cover's not even her on the cover, but she has like this backpack and it has like a Freddy claw hanging out the back with the Jason mask. It's fucking silly.
Glory days.
Yeah. Some Springsteen, I forget her name. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed Sleepaway Camp as much as we do. It's always a classic. It's you can always watch it, man. That thing, it lives up to whatever it lives up to.
If you're going for a classic horror movie night, you have to throw that one in there, especially if it's summertime, because, you know.
Yeah. Perfect moving around under summer.
That and Friday the 13th, camp movies. There you go.
Yes. And shoot us like any more or in the chat here. You guys show us some, what are your favorite movies as far as camp horror movies are concerned. There's some really good ones. One of the last really good ones that I remember seeing was River Runs Red, I believe. It was like this dude with a cracked doll mask. That was pretty fucking cool, man.
I've never seen that.
You should check it out.
River Runs Red?
I believe it's River Runs Red. I believe it is, but I'm supposed to be this fucking awesome horror host and blah 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 and know all my shit, and I'm like...
It's not a documentary on River Phoenix's last 48.
Oh, you be nice.
I'm sorry.
Fucking prick. Alright guys, up next, Mail with Vanessa! Alright guys, time for your mail segment with Vanessa A. Alexandra, the hostess with the most, with the bestest cleavage in the business other than Elvira.
I get to meet her in October, I'm so excited.
Yes. We're gonna go.
I shit myself. Not really.
That'd be funny.
No, it wouldn't.
I'd laugh.
No, it wouldn't.
You shit yourself in the middle, Elvira.
No, that would be
Like, hey,
wrong.
Elvira, you just get this, like, fucking warm stuff rolling down the inside of your leg. You're like, ha ha.
I'll
Sorry.
smack you.
Sorry. Alright.
So, our first question. At AndroidVision, what's the strangest paranormal experience you've ever had? From Grimlock69. Hi!
Hey, Grimlock. There's a lot to speak from as far as paranormal experiences are concerned. I'm just gonna kind of go with one of the first ones that I remember, which was I was maybe 7 or 8, laying in my bed in the corner of my room, deathly scared of anything that creaked in the night. I always had this thing where I thought I could hear somebody walking on the carpet, but it was just my own heartbeat in my ears.
Oh.
So I used to always think that somebody's walking on my carpet, like. And so, and my parents insisted on keeping the house completely black. No, I mean, it was no electronics, nothing, obviously, back
When you
then.
were 7?
Yeah.
That's not cool.
Yeah.
Jeez.
But my mom was nice enough to leave the bathroom light on, and I was laying in my bed, and I was just staring at my door. I always slept with my door open, just deathly scared of the unknown of the world. And my backpack just went like this,
Oh god.
and then it just stopped. And that was it. Yeah, that was like
scared the crap out
that
of
was
me.
my
Holy
first
balls.
I would say my first paranormal experience. It's fucking creepy as shit.
Not that.
Vincent Price, say something over that.
That would have been cool, actually.
Huh? Just another backpack with swinging. So yeah, that was it. What about you? Did you
My first paranormal experience?
Or
my...
spookiest one? I guess.
If I'm gonna go with my first one, I'm gonna go with it because it was the one. The house we lived in when I was born, so I was like, I think 9? No, 11. Whatever. It's a shitty house. It's still in existence. They built it the year I was born in '83, so obviously it's old now. But even back like in the early '90s, it was still kind of a mess. We had like rats and snakes and moths and all kinds of stuff because after my parents got divorced, my mom couldn't really pay for to fix stuff or anything.
Yeah.
It's terrible English, I'm sorry. And we kept hearing rats in the attic, or the crawl space. And every single night we hear them like running around and all that stuff. And then when we decided to move out, when my mom got married to my stepdad, we had people go up there and try to clean it. There was no rats. It was literally like The Exorcist. You know how she's hearing rats in the attic? Same thing. So that was terrifying. And I have nightmares about that house still as an adult on a regular basis. So
Crazy.
yeah, it's not good.
That's crazy shit, man. Yeah. Well, hey, Grimlock, thanks for the questions,
question.
man. Yeah. Now we're all fucking spooked out in here.
Yeah.
So-
So have to watch some SpongeBob after this. To
Exactly.
All right. Next question.
AndroidVirus, where can I get one of your shirts and who's your favorite? Jason.
Oh.
Princess Adam.
Hey, Princess Adam. Thanks.
Thank you.
Well, where can you get one of our AndroidVision shirts? Just request it on the Facebook page
I
or
should have brought mine.
tweet us at
I need it so it's...
sexy.
I don't
Did
know
you?
what I'm doing, yeah.
Oh, nice. Tweet us at AndroidVision 666 at Twitter.
I don't do the
Prodigy.
And then, we're gonna have a new Twitter and or Instagram handle, AndroidVision _.
Are we?
Yeah, just give me AndroidVision _. That's it. So
I'm too old for social media.
there you go. But anyways, tweet us. Go to the Facebook page. Request one. Sorry, Neil, I didn't have a quadruple XL for you. I'll try to get more made.
We'll just have it printed on the back of a hefty sack and send it out.
You're messed up, cameraman.
Sorry, Neil.
I'm a little hungry.
We love you, Neil.
All right. Oh, and my favorite Jason. Fuck, man. I'm probably gonna get blasphemy for this, but I'll pound this drum till the end of the fucking time. Until they do better. I love Jared Mears in the 2009 Jason remake, or Friday the 13th remake. Love his mask. Love his. I think he's better than King Hunter. I think he's better than all of them. Liked how fast he ran. I thought the mask was cool. I just thought he was fucking awesome. So Jason should be athletic. So
I was doing a lot of drugs when that movie came out, so I really don't remember that at all. I know I saw it.
we'll have to revisit it. For
Yes,
sure.
let's do that.
Awesome. Cool. Question number 3.
AndroidVirus /Vanessa. Hello. I know you are wrapping up your summer of AndroidVision. What are your top favorite camp slasher films? P.S. This is Nessa taken. Silver Fox Mondo. Hi, Mondo. I'm dating Satan, actually. That's why I'm dressed up. I have a date with him tonight. So.
Yes. All right, and not me.
Not this Satan. The other Satan.
Okay, so what are your top favorite camp slasher films? I'm just gonna go with the top 3 since we're running out a little bit of time here. I'm gonna have to go with Friday the 13th Part 4. I love Friday the 13th Part 4. I think it's completely amazing. I'm gonna have to go with probably Evil Dead 2.
Yeah.
That's still kind of a camper slasher type of film. And I'll probably have to go with, man, there's some really, I'm gonna have to go with The Burning.
Oh, that was a good one.
I love The Burning.
We did that last year.
So yeah, I love The Burning. So those are my top 3. You got any?
Go Sleepaway Camp.
Yeah.
Any of the Jason movies. I'm not like hardcore into them, but one of my best friends, Eric, is like he dresses as him at horror conventions all the time. Oh, The Burning was good. I don't watch too many camp movies. I should fix that.
Yeah.
And Evil Dead. You know, come on.
Next summer, I've watched some awful ones for the Cemetery Gates podcast that are so under the radar and so fucking bad.
All right.
That we're gonna have to. I mean, these are really bad.
Meatballs too.
Oh
yeah, with the fake ET or something.
I haven't seen that.
It's really bad. All right, question number 4.
For Vanessa from Shane in Ireland. Hi, Ireland.
Hey,
Shane.
what's up, Shane? Shane watches the show. He's actually in Ireland. What's up, Shane?
Hi, Shane. I'm gonna go visit you one of these days. What was the Babadook? Real demon or a mental fabrication by a crazy woman? Good question. I love that movie, actually. I think it was a mental fabrication because that woman was out of her mind because her child was a little asshole. And she didn't even masturbate. Like, the dude popped in on her and everything. And I think she was just overwhelmed and all that stuff, and she kind of... And her husband was dead, obviously. So I think she kind of made it all up in her mind to deal with everything. I was kind of hoping he was going to eat that little shitty kid, but it didn't happen. So, what do you think?
I never watched the Babadook.
You've never seen the Babadook? Oh my god.
Never watched it.
What's wrong with you?
It's a piece of shit. Fucking I'm just not up to snuff as my horror hostism is going.
It's on Netflix. Go watch it.
I need to watch that. I need to watch Get Out.
Get Out's good.
I need to watch a lot of movies that. I gotta watch a lot of horror movies and get caught up.
I'll learn you.
I'm so stuck like in the old. This is the hard thing about it is you get stuck watching the old classics and trying to dig up like all the stuff that has fallen through the cracks and crevices of the horror world from fucking 1924 all the way up to 1980s. You kind of forget about the movies from the 90s and the 2000s.
Right, like the newer ones because you're always looking for the classics.
I mean, there are definitely some, and once I canceled my subscription to Horror Hound and all those magazines, I'm really not on the radar. I'm always kind of sticking with the old stuff, and I kind of pigeonholed myself in that sense because when we do the Cemetery Gates podcast, we purposely look for like really bad 80s forgotten movies, horror movies. So
you find a gem sometimes.
You do. I found some really good gems. Night Train to Terror. Dance with me, dance with me.
That's my jam.
All right.
I'll make that my ringtone.
All right, guys. Always email us at AndroidVision.
We love your questions.
666@AOL.com. Tweet us at AndroidVision66. Right?
666.
AndroidVision 2.
Are we too?
AndroidVision 2
on Twitter.
My God. But we are like, it's really cool. I forgot. Maybe I mentioned this in the last show, but we're really getting lumped in with like all the horror hosts on Twitter from like all over the world. It's really cool. We're getting like retweets, follow us. It's really fucking awesome to be included with our names in there, probably with a group of about 15 of them, from all the top horror hosts, which is really cool.
We were with Svengoolie one time, and I freaked the fuck out because I like Svengoolie.
Yeah, every Friday we're getting retweeted, and people are liking our stuff and favoriting. Elvira favorites our stuff and likes our stuff.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, it's really cool. Twitter, it's really awesome. So
share ourselves.
Yes.
Exactly.
We're full of ourselves. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to AndroidVision. We will see you next month, September. And it's going to be another viewer request month. And I think we have the movie picked. from my buddy John Cajun Jones. He suggested a couple
Hi, John.
movies, and we threw those up in the survey poll there, and I think we got our picks. So we will see you next month. Thanks for tuning in. Talk to you soon.
Woohoo!